Hola, my name is Pamela. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about to determine the moisture in solids, we use the following methods. Thermal drying, which is the oldest method, is normally used as a check on the other systems. It consists of applying heat to the material in solid, granular, fibrous, and even liquid form until no more water can be released, unless the temperature is increased. The water evaporates while its vapor pressure within the material is greater than that of the surrounding furnace air. In this way, the drying conditions can be improved by working at high temperatures and keeping the humidity inside the oven low, with water-absorbing substances or vacuum ovens. The product sample must be kept for a certain time at the drying temperature to reach a moisture balance inside. This time varies from 2 to 15 hours. The drying method is easy to carry out, but has the drawback of the excessive time it takes, and does not distinguish between moisture and volatile materials that the body may contain or that may be produced by thermal decomposition. However, a correctly performed method allows the other moisture determination systems to be checked. The conductivity method is based on the measurement of conductivity of a product sample when a current passes through the contact electrodes with it. These electrodes are part of a wisdom breath with humidity indication, recording, or monitoring. The method works well and is repetitive. However, the reading is considerably influenced by the state of the contact surface of the electrodes, by their pressure on the material, by the temperature, etc. In particular, in high resistivity materials such as paper. The capacity method is based on the variation of the dielectric constant that the material experiences between the wet state and the totally dry state. For example, in the case of paper, the variation can be between 2.8 when leaving the oven and 80, which is the dielectric constant of water. The electrodes that make up the plates of a capacitor, whose dielectric is a material whose humidity is to be measured, are part of a radio frequency oscillator whose output fits a capacitance measurement bridge. The system is used in materials with a moisture content of less than 20 to 25%, and it is independent of the contact pressure of the electrodes and changes in temperature. In the infrared method applied in papermaking, an infrared source emits a beam of rays towards the surface of the material whose humidity is to be measured. The wave emitted is selected in such a way that the water contained in the product absorbs the maximum infrared radiation, while the cellulose absorbs the minimum. Thus, a detector captures the radiation that passes through the material and indicates the corresponding humidity. For the measurement to be independent of the layer of air sandwiched between the emitter, the material, and the detector, of the variation in the thickness of the material and its relative position between the emitter and the detector, it is customary to use an additional source that acts as a reference. The emitter-detector assembly is usually mobile in order to scan the entire paper web. In the radiation method, a high-energy neutron source is directed against the processed material, and part of the emitted radiation is reflected mainly by the hydrogen atoms existing in the material's molecules. Since hydrogen is chemically associated with water, it is possible to determine the moisture of the material very accurately. The method is expensive, requires safety monitoring, and periodic checking of the neutron source. And well, this will be all for today's video. Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, and share. I upload videos every Wednesday in Spanish and every Friday in English. Adiós!